Well, hello there and Happy New Year. As you saw in the title, today we have a little walk and I will take this opportunity to make a video comparison between the 17 Pro Max and the 14 Ultra, both phones that I do own. This video is not sponsored yet by Xiaomi, but maybe one day. We will mainly try different setup of the camera. Again, I'm not a specialist, but I wanted to showcase a little bit for you guys to see the difference between the 17 Pro Max and the 14 Ultra. Also, for fairness, I didn't use the photography kit that comes with the 14 Ultra, but I'm supposed to travel to China mid-January, and I know that in China they have the 17 Ultra. If I see it, I may buy it and we can make a video comparison between the photography kit of the 14 Ultra and the 17 Ultra. Again, the 16 generation has been skipped, so we have the 14, 15, and then we go directly to the 17 Ultra. The 15 Ultra is good. I had the opportunity to have it also, but for me, if you already own the 14 Ultra, you don't need the 15. And the 17 Ultra got few update and patch note, and it's way better now. Yeah, the camera is very good actually. I will show you some footage of it. So today I will stop using. I'm filming actually with the DJI Action 4. The train is coming. Here we go.
Assurez-vous de ne rien oublier à bord. Please ensure you collect all your belongings.
Okay, so let's start right now with some beautiful old rail train. So this is the 50 megapixel pics for the 17 Ultra, and here I give you the settings for both, so I'll let you judge for the result which one comes the best. Start. Okay, then I will switch here and we will turn off the HDR, automatic HDR. Okay, so let's start, and we'll go for the 5x zoom here and here as well for the 5x zoom. Let's see which one is the best. Okay, so I'll let you judge on that. On my screen right now for the zoom, the 14 Ultra is doing very great, and as you can see on the picture here, there is 0.7, 1 or 5x, and here is 0.5, 1, 2, 3.2 and 5. So yeah, I think that the 14 Ultra is winning on this one. And maybe you can hear this as well. There is a lot of birds. So we're gonna try the zoom, and I'm gonna try we tried the 5x, we're gonna try the 10x now. Let's see. Okay, I wanted to showcase the difference between super macro on both phones. So this is the 14 Ultra, and look the difference between the 17 Pro Max. The zoom of the 17 Pro Max, actually the super macro is very good. You can see at the same distance here I cannot even see the complete leaf, and here, okay, both are doing great, but the super macro of the 17 Pro Max is very good. Okay, now on video I will be filming in 4K 60 FPS, so you can see, and then I will switch audio from one phone to another, so you can see and you can maybe spot the difference. On my screen, the 17 Pro Max is doing better. Yeah, it's more natural. The 14 Ultra is quite good, but it's more cold color. Ooh, there's a little bird here. 5 times zoom. See? Okay, here is the front camera, and for both it will be 4K 60. Which one is more pleasant? I think that the 14 Ultra gave the best look. I think that the 17 is trying to lighter my skin. I don't know how you say that. Yeah, you see, there is a very good, for the 17 Pro Max, for example, there is a very good focus on me, a little bit of bokeh behind, and the 14 Ultra is doing great, but there is more contrast, less color and more contrast on the 14 Ultra. And for the front camera, I prefer this one. The 14 Ultra is better. So shot steady is better on the 17 Pro Max because you can film on 62.8 FPS, while on the 14 Ultra you can only film in 180 p with I think it was 30 FPS, something like that. So yeah, it is not that great on the 14 Ultra. For this time, it will be the 17 Pro Max who will win the race. Hello. Ultra wide angle, 0.5 on the 14 Ultra and 0.7 on the 17 Pro Max. Let's see the stabilization on ultra wide angle. Here we go. Okay, I didn't even look at the screen, so I'll let you judge which one is the best. Okay, I will give you some ultra wide 360. To showcase the scenery. The scenery is very, very good. I love coming to this place. It's very calm when you're alone. It's actually very, very, very calm. Oh, look at this. As you can see on the settings of the phone, the 14 Ultra got more option. Also, it is very good that I can deactivate the HDR on the 14 Ultra, which give way more realistic colors. Also, there is something on the 14 Ultra. It is the film mode that you can find directly here. Switch, and then you select the film mode, and then when you switch here, there is like automatic zoom, and this is automatic composition. Okay, I'm actually filming with the front camera, with the front display of my 17 Pro Max, because this is something the 14 Ultra doesn't have. But what the 14 Ultra have, it is the film mode, and I think that for the automatic detection of person, actually this is great. This is great. For example, for I think for social media, yeah, it's a little bit what my Osmo Pocket 3 is doing, and yeah, for dynamic filming, actually this is great. Okay, back to civilization. You can see there is a farm right there, far away. So we are here in 4K 60 still. I went back to the normal mode, and let's see. So this is the 5 times zoom on it for the 14 Ultra, 5 times zoom for the 17 Pro Max. I'll go to 10 times here on the 14 Ultra, 10 times on the 17 Pro Max, and 15 times on the 14 Ultra, 15 times on the 17 Pro Max. I'll let you judge which one do you prefer. Actually, I'm looking for a new place to like hiding place in the wood, for my future bushcraft, because for those who follows my other channel, so Mark Electric and the Mark 2.0, they know that I love nature, wildlife, being like alone in the wood, in the silence, and having some activity like bushcraft, etc., etc. It's great. So let's make the conclusion of this video with a cup of tea in the middle of the wood, and I need to find a new hidden place. Okay, while this little pot is getting hot, I'll let you judge of the quality, the general quality of both phones, so the Xiaomi 14 Ultra and the 17 Pro Max. Actually, for my final thought, I think that while the 17 Pro Max got nice features with the rear display, maybe a better super macro as well. I think has a photophone, the 14 Ultra is doing better. So is it worth for you to change your phone and to jump into the 17 Pro Max? It depends on your needs. As I told you, me, I use a lot the rear display for my footage, and then also the the battery autonomy of this phone right here, the phone right here, the 17 Pro Max. The autonomy is quite insane. So yeah, for me the 17 Pro Max is great, but I still keep my 14 Ultra, because I know for if I want like a very good camera quality, I can trust my 14 Ultra. Even for low light, we saw it on the first video. For low light, the 14 Ultra is doing just fine. And also I saw other video of guys reviewing the 15 Ultra, which I had for a while as well. For the deal, the 14 Ultra is better than the 15 Ultra if you don't want the extra feature, etc. But if you want to cut some cost, and have a very good photo phone, the 14 Ultra is great. So yeah, for the video comparison, I think that the 14 Ultra, if you don't need the rear display and if you don't need the big battery autonomy, the 14 Ultra is doing great. I can't wait to compare it with the 17 Ultra. Once again, I'll let you judge for the quality of both camera. They are doing great. They are doing great for everyday use. It is very good. But I think that if you are looking for a more professional shoot, etc., the 14 Ultra will be my go-to. That's why I still keep this phone, because I love it. Okay guys, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy filming it in the silence of the forest, and I will see you on the next one. Mark off.